YouTube. Welcome back to another episode of K the Palace. I'm your host, K Dub. We have some breaking news. Right now, I'm currently watching the Duke and Georgia Tech game, and Cooper Flagg is out with an ankle injury. I'll share the video right now. So this is what happened. Hopefully, I don't expose nothing. Hold on, it's gonna come up. Just wait for it. Alright, boom. Shoots the three. Shoot the C. See how he went down. I'll play it back for y'all. Hold on. I'll play it back for y'all. He goes up for rebound. Ooh. Right there. I know y'all can't see it. Yeah, so Cooper Flagg is out for the remainder of the game with ankle injury. He started off the game not playing well. He's getting wheeled off. Earlier he got wheeled off in a wheelchair earlier. But the good news is he got some X-rays, and he was able to walk back to the bench with no help. But he's not going to play the rest of the game. But right now, Duke is up 38-33 in the ACC tournament. The quarterfinals, they're playing against Georgia Tech. So prayers up to Cooper Flagg. He might be okay. He might play next game, he might not, but the ankle sprain, it looked pretty bad. So yeah, man, so shout out to Cooper Flagg. What I will say is, if we go to the actual box score of this game, Cooper Flagg was like 1 for 5 in the first half. Only had 2 points. Georgia Tech's defense really was going at him. But as far as the score, as far as the box score, what he had, I think he only had 2 points in this game. So before so he had 2 points, four rebounds and 1 block. Cooper Flagg is on pace. I think Cooper Flagg is going to be player of the year, NCAA player of the year. Bro, if y'all know me, I don't really watch college basketball. That's just somebody like popping in college basketball. But he's for sure going to win a player of the year. Definitely going to win that award. As far as how they're going to be, right now they're playing good without Cooper Flagg. At the time when Cooper Flagg was in the game, they were down like 12 points, 11 points, and then Cooper Flagg had a block, and then one of their teammates hit a 3, and they cut it to 9. And then around that time is when Cooper Flagg got hurt on that play I just showed y'all. So it's very unfortunate, but he is ruled out the rest of the game. Currently, it's 12 minutes and 18 seconds left in the second half. So yeah, man, it's very unfortunate. Cooper Flagg there's a chance that he could enter the draft. He might come back, but I think he's going to go to the draft. In my opinion, I think he goes to the draft. I think he should just go to. I think that's an easy call. You know what I'm saying? Go to the league. I heard right now the teams that are in line to draft him at number 1, or have have eligibility to get that first pick in the draft. It's the Hornets, the Wizards, and the Jazz. Now y'all know me. I said the Blazers or the Spurs. I said one of them 2 teams should draft him at 1. But according to reports, I don't think Spurs or Blazers are going to be able to get that number 1 spot right now. Duke is up 48-40. Cooper Flagg is on the bench right now, cheering on his team. But as far as the draft is concerned, Um, I mean, Charlotte. I mean, as far as like Charlotte would be a good thing. He can stay in Carolina. Um, if he goes to Charlotte, I mean, he's gonna play with LaMelo. Brandon Miller would probably be the two. Cooper Flagg at the three. And depending on what happens to Miles Bridges in the offseason, Miles Bridges at the four and then Mark Williams at the five. That's a solid lineup. But they all have to be healthy. You know, this team has struggled with injuries. You know, Brandon Miller's out for the season. LaMelo, when he's healthy, he's a bucket, but ankle injuries always keep him out a long period of time. I mean, we know about the reports of like Mark Williams with like his back, knee, all that. That's why the Lakers did. That's why the Lakers declined the trade or rescinded the trade because of the injury history of Mark Williams and what he was dealing with, and they said that he failed. He failed his physical. So I mean, they just need to get some culture over there. I mean, LaMelo is the culture. I think you just need to get players to fit around that young core. You know, they have Seth Curry, who's a good shooter. You just have to surround them like with veterans and a strong supporting cast around LaMelo, and you know, have players to step up when they get hurt. Like when them players get hurt, you need, you know, your role players to kind of help, you know, and yeah, you need role players to help. And I think if Cooper Flagg goes there, I'm not going to say they're going to be they're not going to be playoff contending type team, but they'll be like that bottom 9 spot, like 9 seed. They'll be around that, like playing. If they get Cooper Flagg and they stay healthy, and then with LaMelo, I think LaMelo is a pass first. I think he scores because he doesn't have help around him, a lot of help around him, so he has to score 30 a night. But LaMelo is really a pass first guard. But if you get Cooper Flagg over there, I mean, just imagine like the lobs thrown to Cooper Flagg, Miles Bridges, and that's not a bad team. Me personally, I don't think Cooper Flagg should come here. I don't think he should come to DC and play for the Wizards because, I mean, just look at the team. I mean, it's atrocious. I mean, just look at the roster. Nobody on the Wizards nobody on that team takes themselves seriously. Nobody on that team is prepared to win. Nobody on that team wants to win. I mean, if you look at how Jordan Poole plays, I mean, he's playing like it's like a Drew League. I mean, it's like an all-star game now. And that's no offense to Jordan Poole. I mean, he was a great player with Golden State, but with the Wizards, what has he done? And the argument could be made, well, he doesn't have no talent around him. Well, at the trade deadline, they got Marcus Smart and Chris Middleton. And if you look at the Pistons, they got Tobias, Tim Hardaway, Malik Beasley, and Dennis Schroeder. They surrounded them with some veterans over there. So what the Wizards should do, Alex Sarr, he needs to get better this offseason. He has potential to be a two-way big. I think you develop Jordan Poole. I think he needs to elevate and go back to Golden State Warrior. Jordan Poole, he needs to play how he was playing with Golden State. Play with that winning mentality instead of coming to a team thinking like, oh yeah, it's my team now, I can do what I want. No, you gotta, like, how you was playing in Golden State, you gotta apply that to here. Like, you know what I mean? And now you got Chris Middleton and Marcus Smart, who are championship level type veterans who can help, who should be able to help him and everybody on that team. So next year, this off season, I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know what's gonna happen, but they're gonna have to build around Marcus. So look, next year their point guards. Is Malcolm Brogdon still on the Wizards? That's a great question. Malcolm Malcolm Brogdon. What team does he play for right now? Okay, so he plays for the Wizards right now. Okay. Okay. Okay, look. So you have Malcolm Brogdon over there. If nothing happens with them this offseason, Malcolm Brogdon, Chris Middleton, Marcus Smart, those are great players to have on your roster. I'm going to just be completely honest. Those are great players to have on your roster. Because Malcolm Brogdon is an underrated six man. He can get you a bucket. He's been hurt a lot and playing for bad teams, so we haven't really seen it in a few years. But having Marcus Smart, Chris Middleton, and Malcolm Brogdon on your team alone, that's great. Leadership, veteranship, all that. Great winning mentality. You keep them three veterans on that team. You keep Jordan Poole. The starting lineup for the Wizards should be Malcolm Brogdon, Jordan Poole, Chris Middleton. I don't know who their power forward is, but their big man should be Sar. Or in the off season, you go get a big man. Like you had Valanciunas, but y'all weren't using him the right way. You get Valanciunas. You know what I'm saying? Y'all had Porzingis, look what he's doing, but you gotta. They have a solid four that they can build around. You just gotta put winning pieces around that, put a strong support cast around the Wizards, and you can build from there. If they do end up getting Cooper Flagg, that can help. Now you got Malcolm Brogdon as your point guard, or Marcus Smart, probably Marcus Smart. Malcolm Brogdon, Marcus Smart as your point guard. Me personally, I would probably want Malcolm Brogdon because he'll assist. Malcolm Brogdon as your point. Jordan Poole at the 2, Chris Middleton at the 3, Cooper Flagg at the 4, and then Sar at the 5. Solid, not winning, but solid. They can make some noise, but they have to win. They have to win them, and we have to see some type of caring within the organization. Like the players now on the team, they act like they don't care about winning right now. You know what I'm saying? They have to learn how to, they just have to, get some passion. You know what I'm saying? So, and when they get that passion, they'll be where the Detroit Pistons are right now. They're a 6th seed right now. Finna be a 4th seed. Last year, the Pistons were a laughing stock, the worst team in the league. They were struggling to get 10, they were struggling to get 9, 10 wins last year. So now they're about to be the 4th seed in the Eastern Conference. And they barely made any changes to the roster. All they did was add Tim Hardaway, Tobias, and Malik Beasley. Those are role players. You know what I'm saying? So, but now I'm gonna get a little. Now Utah. Skin color wise, just saying, skin color wise, Utah is a perfect fit. The reason why I bring his skin color into it is because Utah is known for being, to us, is known to being a white state, a dominantly Caucasian state, and I think Cooper Flagg would fit right in there with Lauri Markkanen. Now, some people say that Lauri Markkanen is a franchise player. Yes. But if Cooper Flagg goes to that team, Lauri Markkanen is no longer a franchise player. Now they're going to want to build around Cooper Flagg now, which means Lauri Markkanen is going to either have to fit in or get traded elsewhere. And Lauri Markkanen can help a championship team right now. The Clippers could use Lauri Markkanen. The Lakers could use Lauri Markkanen. The Golden State Warriors could definitely use Lauri Markkanen. In my opinion, I think Dallas Mavericks could use Lauri Markkanen when they get healthy. I say that because Lauri Markkanen reminds me of a Dirk. I'm not saying he is Dirk, but Lauri Markkanen, he's like a Dirk to me. You know, he's one of my favorite. And there's no secret, Lauri Markkanen is one of my favorite players. I know that's hard, but he's been an underrated player since he came into the league. I need to get Lauri Markkanen jersey. Depending on how the offseason goes, I'm gonna get a Lauri Markkanen jersey. But yeah, I think Cooper Flagg fits in Utah. Skin color wise, he fits in Utah. It makes sense. You know what I'm saying? He'll rock that stadium. Like, I heard Brooklyn, if he wants to build his brand, I think Brooklyn is a perfect spot for him. If Brooklyn is going to get that number one pick in the draft, I think Brooklyn would be a great marketing place for him. They don't have a franchise player right now. I know Cam Thomas is over there, but that's not a bad spot. Over there, you got D'Lo. It's not bad. But I think for him, Utah, Charlotte is growing on me. I think Charlotte won't be a bad. But I want him, if he goes to like the Pelicans, bro, him and Zion, then when DeJounte Murray gets back from his Achilles, then that's not the Cooper Flagg and Zion can make some serious noise. Even watching Duke right now, Duke is up 11 points right now with no Cooper Flagg. 54-43 and with 7 minutes and 48 seconds left. But the Cooper Flagg in Charlotte, I think that would be Cooper Flagg in Charlotte solid. I think team wise, I think Charlotte would be good for him. You know, he'll be down there with a bunch of people around his age, who are exciting to watch. You got LaMelo, Miles Bridges, Brandon Miller can heat up. Cooper Flagg can bring that. Cooper Flagg will bring. He'll bring defense. He'll bring defense hustle to that team, along with his athleticism and shooting. Yeah, he'll definitely have Charlotte rocking. But who knows? You know what I'm saying? But who knows? But in my opinion, I still feel like the Spurs and the Blazers. I think the Blazers will have. But yeah, if he does if he does come here, I mean, they're gonna have to do what I just said. You know, build in the off season and kind of keep them core veterans and just build around that. But Charlotte isn't a bad spot. Last night we had some games. We had OKC Boston. OKC beat Boston. Shea had 34. And I called it. I said I had OKC beating the Celtics, and they did just that. OKC looks dangerous. They look dangerous. Do I have them going to the finals? I'll say this. I think conference finals, it'll be OKC and probably Golden State. Just all experience-wise, I think OKC, Golden State, or OKC Nuggets. I know Lakers. I think Lakers will get out the second round. Depending on who they face, they'll get out second round. Now I see the Timberwolves just had their 6-game win streak last night against the Nuggets. And the thing with the Nuggets is, do they have enough? Aaron Gordon didn't play, but they lost by. The Nuggets lost by. They lost by a good amount of points yesterday. They lost by 20 yesterday. 115-95. But I mean, going back to OKC, I mean, when you have, Chet going for 23 and 15 now Porzingis is going to be the reason why the Celtics probably won't reach the finals. If he can't get healthy, I don't know. But I feel like teams are starting to figure out the Celtics. Chet goes for 23 and 15. Shea gets 34, 5 and 7. Um, Jalen Williams didn't play yesterday, but yeah, Jay Williams didn't play yesterday. Wow, I didn't know that. I think he's hurt. I think he's out with an injury. But as far as the Celtics, I mean, Jaylen Brown going 5 for 15 from the field, or 5 from 3. Like, you gotta play good. You have to play well. Tatum had 33, 8 and 8. Like, your best players have to show up, and you know, the Celtics and Nuggets, they didn't show up, and teams starting to figure out these championship contending teams, and it's going to be real interesting how the playoffs turn out. But again, um, hopefully Cooper Flagg is healthy. I think he should go to the league. So yeah, man. So that's going to conclude this episode of K-Dub Palace. Tomorrow I'll have some more content, but I was just watching the game. I see Cooper Flagg go down with injury. I said, yeah, I have to speak on this. And I know a lot of people will speak on it. So yeah, man. Hope y'all enjoyed this episode of K-Dub Palace. I'm your host, K-Dub. I'm trying to see. So tonight we have the Lakers and Bucks tonight. Then after that, it will be the Warriors and the Kings. So we got Luka versus Dame and Giannis. Then we got Curry versus the Kings. So yeah, man, hopefully y'all enjoyed the video, man. And we out this thing. Oh, and yeah, good luck to anybody that's gonna be in March Madness too. I know Juju and them are playing. I know UConn is playing. They'll be playing. So yeah, shout out to everybody that's in the tournament. Yeah, man, we out this thing.